everyone, I am Sushila Tipshetty, lecturer at KLS Kokte College of Commerce, Belgavi. So in the previous video we had solved problems related to laws of indices. So today again we'll continue with some more problems. So now let's see the first problem. Simplify 8 raised to 2 into 2 raised to 5 into 4 raised to 3 whole divided by 2 raised to 3 into 8 into 4 raised to 2. So the first step is we are writing 8 as 2 cube. You know that 2 into 2 is nothing but 8. So we are writing it as 2 cube whole raised to square, that is 8 square, and into 2 raised to 5 is as it is, and you know that 2 square is 4. So you are writing it as 2 square and whole raised to 3, that is 4 raised to 3. So in the denominator 2 cube is as it is, and again 8 is nothing but 2 cube. So you are writing it as 8 is written as 2 cube, and then 4 is nothing but 2 square. So 4 square is written as 2 square to the whole square. Okay, so as we know the law a raised to m whole raised to n is nothing but a raised to m into n. So here 2 is nothing but a, 3 is nothing but m, and whole raised to that 2 is nothing but n. So we'll get it as a raised to m into n. So here 2 3s are 6. So this term is nothing but 2 raised to 6. So next 2 raised to 5 is as it is, and in the similar way we'll get it as 2 raised to 6, that is 3 2s are 6. So using the law we got it as 2 raised to 6 divided by, apply the same steps, you will get it as 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 raised to 4. So next we have to simplify using the first law, that is a raised to m into a raised to n can be written as a raised to m plus n. So here the base is 2, so you are adding the powers, that is 2 raised to 6 plus 5 plus 6. Similarly in the denominator the base is same, that is 2, so you are adding all the powers, that is 3 plus 3 plus 4. So you will get it as 2 raised to 17 upon 2 raised to 10. So now you are using the second law, that is a raised to m upon a raised to n can be written as a raised to m minus n. So your m is 17 and n is 10. So you will get the answer as 2 raised to 17 minus 10 is nothing but 2 raised to 7. So the final answer is 128. So you can stop at the answer 2 raised to 7. So this is a small number, so you can write it as 128. So the next problem is a homework. I want you guys to solve it. It is also a easy problem, same as the 21st problem. So the next problem is simplify 2 raised to 12 minus 3 into 2 raised to 10 into 3 raised to 7 minus 3 raised to 5 upon 3 raised to 4 into 4 raised to 7 minus 2 raised to 12. So in these types of example, here you can see 2 raised to 10 and 2 raised to 12. So here 2 raised to 10 is a common term, so you have to take it out. So here we have taken 2 raised to 10 as common. So in 2 raised to 12, if you take out 2 raised to 10, so you will be remaining with 2 raised to 2. So 2 raised to 10 into 2 raised to 2 minus, so this 3. So that is written over here. So similarly for the next term, that is 3 raised to 7 minus 3 raised to 5. Here 3 raised to 5 is common. So when you take 3 raised to 5 common, you are remaining with 3 square minus 1. So I hope you are clear with this simplification, that is you have to take the common terms out. So if you want, you can try it out. So this is nothing but 2 raised to 10 into 2 raised to 2 is in the form of a raised to m into a raised to n. So again it will be a raised to m plus n, that is 10 plus 2 is 12. So you are arriving at the same step here, 2 raised to 12, and again 3 into 2 raised to 10. So you will get it as over here when you multiply. So this is how you have to take the common terms out. So in the denominator, just a second, I'll clear this. Okay, now let's simplify the denominator. So 3 raised to 4 is as it is, and we had seen 4 can be written as 2 square. So 4 raised to 7 is nothing but 2 square whole raised to 7, and the next term is as it is, that is minus 2 raised to 12. So this is the first step. So now let's see how we can simplify it furthermore. So here 2 raised to 10 is as it is, and 2 square is nothing but 4, and minus 3 is as it is, into 3 raised to 5. So 3 square is 9, so 9 minus 1. Okay, in the denominator 3 raised to 4 is as it is, and here 2 square raised to 7, you are using the law a raised to m whole raised to n. So you will get it as 2 raised to 14, that is 7 2s are 14, minus 2 raised to 12, it is as it is. So it is just a simple steps, we have to do simplifications. So in the next step, here it is 2 raised to 10 as it is, 4 minus 3 is 1, 3 raised to 5 into 9 minus 1 is nothing but 8, divided by 3 raised to 4. So again in this term you can see 2 raised to 12 is common, so you are taking it out, so you will be remaining with 2 square minus 1. So again you have to simplify it, that is 2 raised to 10 into 3 raised to 5, and 8 can be written as 2 cube. So in the denominator it is 3 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 12, and 2 square is 4, 4 minus 1 is 3. So the final step, so here you can see 2 raised to 10 and 2 raised to 3. So you can use the first law, and you will get it as 2 raised to 13 into 3 raised to 5, and in the denominator again these two terms you can use the first law, and you will get it as 3 raised to 4 plus 1, that is 3 raised to 5 into 2 raised to 12 is as it is. So you can do the simplification, that is this 3 raised to 5 and this 3 raised to 5 gets cancelled. So you are remaining with 2 raised to 13 divided by 2 raised to 12. Again you can use the second law, that is a raised to m upon a raised to n. So using that formula you will get it as a raised to m minus n. So 13 minus 12 is 1. So you will get it as 2 raised to 1, which is nothing but 2. So once you are very familiar with the laws and you know how to apply it, so these types of problems are very easy. So sometimes it may look big, as a big problem, but these are very simple problems. So the next problem is, so here the problem looks big but the solution is very simple. 4 raised to 7 minus 2 into 4 raised to 5 into 5 raised to 6 minus 4 into 5 raised to 4 into 2 cube whole divided by 2 square into 5 into 4 raised to 6 minus 6 into 4 raised to 5 into 5 raised to 5 minus 5 raised to 4. So here in this problem again we'll be taking out the common terms and we'll be expressing if it is 4 you are expressing it as 2 square, and in a similar way we'll do the simplification. So now let's just quickly see this problem. So in the first term over here we can see 4 raised to 5, you can take it as common. So here 4 raised to 5 is common, so you are remaining with 4 square minus 2 into, in this term 5 raised to 4 is common, so you're taking 5 raised to 4 out and you are remaining with 5 square minus 4 into 2 cube. So similarly in the denominator, here 4 raised to 5 is common, so 2 square is as it is, so you're taking out 4 raised to 5 common, so you'll be remaining with 5 into 4 minus 6 into, again in this term 5 raised to 4 is common, so 5 raised to 4 into 5 minus 1. So the next step is, here again 4 is written as 2 square, so 4 square is nothing but 2 square to the whole square, and the next terms are similar. So here you have just multiplied 5 4s are 20 and 5 minus 1 is 4. So the next step is, here you have written 4 raised to 5 as it is, and you can use the law a raised to m into a raised to n for this step, so you'll get it as 2 raised to 4, and again you know that 2 is a common, so you're taking 2 common, so 2 raised to 4, when you take a 2 common, so you're remaining with 2 raised to 3, and here it is minus 1 into 5 raised to 4 into 21 into 2 cube upon 2 square into 4 raised to 5, 20 minus 16 is 14 into 5 raised to 4 into 4 is written as 2 square. So the next step is 4 raised to 5 is as it is, into 2 cube is nothing but 8, 8 minus 1 is 7 into 5 raised to 4 into 21 into 2 cube divided by 2 square into 5 raised to 4, 4 raised to 5 into 14 into 5 raised to 4 into 2 square. So again here you can see 4 raised to 5 and 4 raised to 5, so the base are same. You can use the second law, that is a raised to m upon a raised to n, so these two terms get cancelled. Similarly 5 raised to 4 and 5 raised to 4 gets cancelled, then 2 sevens are 14, so this 14 and this 14 will get cancelled, and here you are in this term, so there's a 2 remaining. So after this step, so I've expressed using the law of indices. So 4 raised to 5 minus 5 is 0, so anything raised to 0 is 1. Similarly for this term, so this 14 and this 14 will get cancelled, so we will be getting the answer as 21 into 2 divided by 2 square. So again this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled, that is you are remaining with 21 divided by 2, so the answer is 10.5. So I want you guys to solve it out each and every step so that you will understand it much better. Don't just watch the videos, so you have to solve these problems. So the next problem is 15 raised to 7 minus 9 into 15 raised to 5 into 8 square whole divided by 3 raised to 8 minus 3 raised to 6 into 5 raised to 7 minus 5 raised to 5. So even this is a similar problem. So let's see. In the first term, in the numerator, you can see 15 raised to 5 is common. Okay, I forgot to write. Oh no, it's correct. Okay, so 15 raised to 5, I have taken it as common. So you'll be remaining with 15 square minus 9 into 8 square as it is. In the denominator, in the first term, 3 square is common. So you'll be remaining with 3 square minus 1 when you take out 3 square as common. In the next term, 5 raised to 5 is common. So when you take it out common, you will be remaining with 5 square minus 1. So in this term, you can write 15 as 3 into 5. So why you are writing 15 as 3 into 5 is because in the denominator you have 3 and 5, and in the numerator 15 can be expressed as 3 into 5. So when you express 15 as 3 into 5, in the further steps you can easily simplify or use the laws of indices when the base are same. So to get the same base, you are simplifying the terms. So here, that is the reason 15 is written as 3 into 5. So 3 into 5 whole raised to 5, then 15 square is 225, so minus 9 into 8 square divided by 3 raised to 6 into 3 square is 9, so we'll get it as 9 minus 1, 5 square in 5 raised to 5 into 25 minus 1. So in this step we know that AB whole raised to m can be written as A raised to m into B raised to m. So here this term we are writing it as 3 raised to 5 into 5 raised to 5 into 216 into 8 square whole divided by 3 square into 8 into 5 raised to 5 into 24. So again you have to do the simplifications, that is this 5 and this 5 raised to 5 and 5 raised to 5 gets cancelled, that is you are using the second law. 5 raised to 5 minus 5 is nothing but 0, so 5 raised to 0 is nothing but 1, so this term. And then here there is a 8 and here there is a 8, so we'll get it as 8 raised to 2 minus 1, again by using the second law. And 216 is as it is. So here 24 is as it is, and this 8 we have taken in the numerator by using the second law. So after the simplification you will get the answer as 24. So in the next video I will be solving some more problems related to indices. So those are 7 marks problems or 10 marks problems. So these all problems are for 5 marks or 2 marks problems. So that's it for today's class. So I hope you guys will solve it out, all the problems. Thank you.